client calls my office saying the police are on the job site. So we got about $500,000 in the book of work we have to get done over the next month and a half. All right, guys, it's 6:30 in the morning here in Westchester. We're about to get our day going. We got a full packed day, meeting all my crews at the shop now. Line up the week. I got quite a bit of client communication on this large project we're doing, so you know how that goes. Sales appointments and a lot more going on, so hop in the truck. Let's get to it. So, guys, we're driving to the shop. 2 minutes after I was just talking to you, we already got 2 approvals this morning, this AM, so people have been clicking approve on the Jobber software that we use to run my companies. They paid their deposit fully with a credit card. From there, we pop them on the schedule, and when we do, the system sends them an automatic email saying, hey, CMG, schedule your project for this date, this time. One thing I've came to do is just accept credit cards on a lot of our projects. Obviously, at a certain dollar amount, doesn't make sense. But if you can get past the 3%, think about not having to pick up an extra 50 checks within a year in that time. Let's say it's an hour of your time per check. That's 50. That's a whole week. How much more jobs can you sell in a week? How much more? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think. I used to be stingy with it. A lot of you guys were asking about the skid steer. Thankfully, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, we got it out of the ditch it was in. It got stuck in my shop. I got some comments from you guys about how I address my team, how I talk to my team, and my Spanish. Couple things to point out. That, what you guys see are just clips of my life, so it's not the full context. That's very key. But regardless, man, when you don't address that clique, that team, right? So I didn't yell at my team or discipline them in front of my company for one person. What I did is I addressed that clique, that team, that crew. I came up, I said, hey guys, listen, this is the second offense or whatever you want to label it as with the machine getting stuck, XYZ person no longer to use it. I, the boss, am saying that in front of all of them. That way, let's say I go to my foreman and I say, hey, he's no longer able to use the machines, but this XYZ person's been working for me longer than my foreman. That's an issue. There's like a power dynamic there. And so with me being on site, addressing them in person right then and there, it just cuts all the BS out and we keep it moving with a smile on our face. All right, guys, we're here at the shop, and what happens on Monday mornings when you get in after 4 weeks of rain, you're like, God damn, we still got that job. So we got about probably $500,000 in the books of work we have to get done over the next month and a half, give or take. So listen, man, let's grow. Let's show our capabilities. Let's hire, train, and fire if need be. Buenos dias, Francisco. Do you work Sundays, amigo?
Yes.
But Francisco, me always think, remember you told me you go to church twice on Sundays, my amigo? So you will work Sundays?
Yeah.
All right, amigo, listen, I'll text you. Armando, how you making out today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Welcome to the team. You ready for a great week, Jesus?
Stretches?
See, maybe Armando and Nicholas and Alan, maybe they take the tractor in that truck.
Okay.
And then you go to the job site and drop this trailer off and they fill this, or what were you thinking?
That one, but
Fill that one. Well, you guys decide which trailer, and you know what I mean. But
okay.
These two crews are gonna do the tree work. You go get the two
short pieces,
right?
Wheelbarrows or whatever, and
you go over there, get the your people set up, and then you go get the sod.
yeah, send my crew, put the tree out, and go get the sod.
Once the sod project's done, Jesus, maybe you guys go over and finito that wall project in Westchester. I give you the address to. Bring some compacted base, at least start it. And if you need a salt, we can run across the street to their job site and get the salt. Then you can put that below the base of the gravel. We're gonna get clean, just regular gravel in front of the wall.
Yeah, it's there already, right? Yes.
Yeah, there might be. I gotta look at it. I gotta stop by that job site. Hola, amigos. We're gonna be getting stretching this morning. Victor's favorite activity. Buenos dias, Nicholas. There's a CMG hat. Hola, Rosa. Do you want a CMG hat, señorita, or no?
Sí, démela.
Here, guys, I want you guys to line up in a straight line, like right here. Yes! All right. All right, guys, yeah, line up in a straight line. All right, Armando! All right, guys, let's start forward, guys. Now look, on uno, we're gonna run to the mulch pile and run back. Tres, cuatro, uno. Come on, Jesus, you didn't even run, my friend. Bueno. Bueno, Nicholas. Bueno. Bueno, Victor, you fast. Bueno, bueno,
You
bueno.
don't see Alan fall.
No,
Yeah, look at his back.
he's fine. You're good. Francisco, did you?
Yeah.
Bueno? All right, guys, off to our job sites, baby. Here, amigo, load up your trailer with mulch. Load this up. See, with like a scoop or two of mulch. You're gonna go with you guys are gonna go in his truck. Armando, you're gonna take this truck right here. You're gonna go to Victor's job site, get the chainsaw and I'm gonna text you the address of the one you're gonna bring it to. This crew's coming to your job site. You're gonna show these guys the tree and the mulch portion. Then you leave and go get sod. This guy needs to go now to go get the saw right now and go to your job site. You two go to the Downingtown job site, set your guys up, show him the mulcho.
And the tree.
See. So guys, we just got done setting the crews up. It's 7:21. They get in around 7 or 6:45, 6:50. We got a couple job sites going on. We didn't fully complete the one from the weekend. So we got a couple crews going out to bang that out. Got my hardscaping crew to go out. So we're kind of just knocking things out one by one type of deal. I mean, that's how we have to do it right now. So we got multiple job sites going on. So you got to set guys up. The chainsaw was left at the other job site. This is how the business goes. You got to go get it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Guys, this is part of project management. That's crazy. Like running around 8 o'clock, sod farm's all of a sudden not open today. I sent my guy there to go get it. I closed a second job based on the sod. Like Armando was told to come to this job site because the guy said the chainsaw was here, but then it was actually at the shop. And again, I always try to be respectful to my team, but you know, you can't be afraid to be like, well, what the f? It's all about hitting the punches, dude. Let's hit it early, get it organized so the crews can just work. I'm a young guy, 24 or 20, yeah. But I understand where addiction starts. I understand where people, you know, I used to be fat, I used to be obese myself, and I would feed myself food as a way to cope with my anxiety, my struggles, my issues. And sometimes in business, those feelings, and I call them fat senses, start tingling because you got 18 different things going on, and it can be a lot. It can be a lot. I got job sites, I got a going on, so I'm sure you guys feel the same way at home. Like my business is just like yours. There's a lot going on. There's mistakes we make. There's efficiencies. There's inefficiencies. There's miscommunications. There's all this stuff. And it's Monday morning, folks. It is Monday morning. The key in the landscaping business is to not make mistakes. If you can limit those mistakes, that's how you become successful. So that's what we teach in Service Pro, how to eliminate those mistakes. Take steps, steps, steps. Paquito large project, a little bit larger and a little bit larger and a little bit larger. And if you can do that and not make those mistakes, that's how you will become successful. I'm telling you guys this. Eliminate the mistakes and your bank account will become bigger. We gotta go repo one of my trucks for my crews. They told me this morning, oh, the chainsaw's at this job site. So I give one of my new guys, Armando, the keys to one of my newest trucks. Say, hey, Armando, careful, go get this chainsaw, bring it back. So we got like 5 trucks rolling around and they don't need that truck. So I'm gonna go repo that damn truck. Guys, each month I get a report. So we had calls, I don't know if it was 263 or 294. That was outgoing calls, 78. Answered calls were up 24%. So we only answered 156. Now we get tons of spam calls, like literally tons of spam calls, and call minutes, 483 on this open phone. My assistant also has her own phone that she'll call people back on, like a business phone. Sent messages, received messages. So we got to get texting going. But that's part of the company, guys. That's what we're rocking around. Look at this. So answered calls were up 24%. Last month we were up, I believe it was in the 40s. So month over month improvement. Let's just make improvement, folks. That's what I love to see, man. So I was just doing the math as we're headed to this job. So I got about like 60, 70K accounts receivable. So I got people owe me that money. And then I got a $40,000 Amex bill due tomorrow. Every day counts. I mean, obviously everything's gonna get paid. I got money in my account. I'm just telling y'all, like, as you grow, you know, bigger money in the bank account, but then bigger bills come through, and that's all part of business. Is you got to be comfortable with it. Obviously, it's uncomfortable the first month. Next month, I'm sure my bill will be $80,000. I mean, that's one card. I have 3 business credit cards, so you know that's how it works. I mean, get out of your comfort zone, push through. This is my friend Martin. Great, strong, fuerte, you a fuerte amigo.
Yeah.
Gracias, my friend. See, where's the blanco? The blanco? Where is it? Where? Is it over here?
¿Dónde?
Donde? Where's the... It's okay, like, it's okay. Gracias, my friend. Oh, bueno, amigo. Armando, I want you and Martin to go to the Malvern job site because Jesus is almost there, my friend. And Martin, my friend. Okay, now. See, once completely finito, before you leave, just text me Paquito, and then your crew goes to the wall project in Westchester. I text you and Nicholas in the group chat. Is that bueno? Guys, I feel like Jason Aldean because I'm just getting warmed up. I want a cigar and lots of beer in July-ish. In July, I want a cigar, lots of beer, and I don't even drink beer, so give me just tequila, and let's go to a Jason Aldean concert. I've only been to one concert in my life, and I hated it, but I want to try it. All right, guys, so we're gonna go to the bank, make a deposit, then Titles and Tags place to buy this dump trailer. I'm gonna surprise one of my head foremen here, because he's been wanting a new dump trailer, so I got him one. After that, we have an estimate at 11 a.m., grab lunch, Westchester job site, and then we're honestly gonna add another job site. I mean, we're literally doing 4 or 5 job sites today. We're dogged, brother, roof. All right, guys, so the most common question I get asked is how do I price my projects? Pricing is probably one of the most important things you gotta know besides obviously lead generation. And I have a free pricing guide for you guys in the description below. So it's completely for free. You fill out some information, you get it emailed to you. Definitely check that out. And if you guys have other questions for me, reach out to me, comment them down below. Let me know what you wanna see. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we're gonna have weekly videos coming out. Guys, we get a delivery of dirt to this address, put it on the street because we're not gonna get there tomorrow. I was gonna bring cones in a tarp. Client calls my office saying the police are on the job site. We're not even there. We're supposed to start tomorrow. Yeah, that's what happened. The police are on my job site calling us. Luckily, the officer knows my mom, and I know some of the police and stuff, so they know us. We're not crazy people, but basically we gotta switch up and basically move crews around. Like this is real deal stuff. You wanna talk about reaction? And I like it, but I don't like it. We could be better. So the police are there because Sweetwater 100, shout out to my boys down there. I love those guys. They dumped a triaxle full of dirt in the street because we're adding to this client's yard tomorrow. They dumped it in the street. The police are saying it's taking up the entire street, and it's not. It can't be. That's why the police are there. They're knocking on my client's door saying, what the going on? What the going on? I don't know, officer. Officer, take me to jail, brother. Let me show you guys. When I moved out of my mom's garage, this was my first shop, $300 a month. Let me show you. I love. So shout out to my boy Barry Delibrio, super stud, local community activist, hard work ethic, does not give up, and extremely smart guy. He gave me an opportunity and a chance when I lived right up the street at my mom's house, and I rented this backyard space for $300 a month, and I stored my equipment inside this shed, and I backed up my trailers right here, guys. I am so thankful for this shop. It was 2 minutes from my house. When I switched to project-based landscaping, sold all my equipment, this is exactly where I was. I mean, it was the perfect setup. I'm super blessed, Barry. Barry, if you're watching this, thank you. Bro, these are the perfect clients, bro. So she came back out when I was taking my videos. You saw that, Dylan, right? Yep. She's like, we want to move forward with the design, fence, trees, plantings, lighting, wall, all new yard, all new drainage, new riprap. Like, we're gonna get 60 grand off this property. All right, we're gonna go to the job site where the police showed up, apologize. Now luckily the police knew us, so it's pretty chill. And then we're probably gonna regroup that crew to go to the mini wall project we wanna complete today. Grab lunch, 12:30 meeting on the Westchester job site with my supplier. Then I'll probably end up going to Malvern project and show them the Westchester job. I mean, we have 5-6 job sites roll around. One estimate we just got done, perfect estimate, perfect estimate, guys. So I'm like, give me weights, I wanna get a pump on butt. I got this neck injury. I went to the gym yesterday, up my neck again, but I'm gonna call people to try to get an injection. Cortisol right there. I'll turn into Superman out here in Chester County. And I'm not joking, guys. I eat chicken. Dylan thinks I'm trying to get him fat with this chicken, but it's like pretty healthy we ate yesterday, right? Yeah, I thought it was pretty healthy.
Mexican, I don't know.
And it's grilled. It's better than Chick-fil-A fried. Guys, one thing you need to be, and I am 100%, I'm addicted to collecting deposits and getting approvals on Jobber. I'm the driving force. I'm playing offense all day. And the more I learn about business and the more what your team should be is defense, right? Guys with shovels producing the work. You should have an office staff that's defense, right? You're an offense guy. You're pushing the needle forward. Then you got a team behind you to clean up behind you. All right, guys, we just talked to the homeowner and apologize for the police presence. I guess one of the neighbors are very environmentally friendly. We're gonna start the job early and show my team what's going on back here. We're gonna come in, you're gonna bring that machine, rip that out. We're re-sloping this. We're gonna bring the topsoil in. You can start dumping up here, like bring the tractor up and dump. And we're gonna make it like that grade. we're just gonna match it like to that grade. Again, this grade is bueno, but just add dirt to make it bueno, poquito, poquito. And then when we're all finito with all the dirt, we're gonna seed and get straw matting, staple hard tight onto this hillside. That way the soil does not move. My team's coming in here, we're adding grade and soil to this client's backyard so they can walk down this hillside. Finish grade it, we're removing a bunch of garbage throughout the property. These homeowners just bought this property, I wanna say last year. One project at a time, man. This is how it is with home ownership. And that's really what we're doing today. So we're gonna fill this in, right? This hydrangea we're gonna have to transplant, my friend. So I'm thinking if you guys can transplant this hydrangea and then those two plantas right next to it.
Okay.
We're not doing the walls or anything. It's literally a straight wall with basically a poquito wall in front of it.
Okay.
This is all the block we need, my friend. All right, team, that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this and you got some value out of my content and some entertainment, of course. Ideally you comment, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on notifications.